Good morning to those who listen. It is August 11th, 2018, 3:36 a.m. and I'm way off. Do this kind of quickly here. Here's a Bible verse I missed a couple days ago, 1 John 2:28. And now, dear children, continue in him, so that when he appears, we may be confident and unashamed before him at his coming. Why isn't he and him capitalized? Anyway, so this earthquake prediction, I wanted to put this out in case it does happen. Naughty Beaver put out a thing from Nostradamus prediction that there was going to be an earthquake in Turkey on the 12th of August, which is tomorrow. So I'm thinking there could be an earthquake. Not so sure it would be in Turkey, but maybe there could be an earthquake somewhere in the world, and I'm in a big one too. And just show you some stuff here. Let's go to the earthquake map. I'll refresh it. There's only 41 earthquakes in the world right now, but I'm talking 2.5 magnitude or greater. And there's absolutely nothing in Hawaii, which kind of worries me because what happened to all the activity? We had 3 months and Fiji. Oops. Get over to Hawaii. It's not letting me. But anyway, Hawaii has been really quiet the last few days, and we were seeing 3 months and a week of nonstop activity of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And now it's quiet. And it's weird because I really haven't heard anything from news from Hawaii about anything. To me, I would think that even with the earthquakes and the eruptions have stopped, there still has to be lava flowing, at least underground. So I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking maybe Hawaii might get another earthquake, another big earthquake. And then also, we have Indonesia. Here's a look at the Schumann resonances, what I thought was strange because it's been really super quiet with that too, except for boom, 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 like right now. Literally, just in the last few hours, there's been a huge spike in the Schumann resonance. And sorry, just looking around a little bit here on this. Sometimes I see faces and stuff in here. But anyway, I wanted to go to my map that I put out. And I put this at the end of that one video, and I was hoping people would notice. Okay, so the earthquake thing. Now, there was also the Boogeyman put a video out last night with Jeff P. And I was watching it, and they were talking about the new moon on August 12th too, and how it was related to Israel and them. What was it? Think? And it's where there's like 2 witnesses that have to go and watch for the new moon rising, and then they blow the horns and tell everybody that it's a new moon, which starts a certain, I don't know everything about that, but it starts something. Anyway, so Naughty Beaver put that Nostradamus prediction out that it would happen in Turkey. So if you look at this, let's see if I can, there, can't really make out the countries and everything very well, but where that black dot is at the top, that's where Turkey is. Okay, so go back a little bit here. So we have Hawaii been having a lot of earthquakes. I made that a point way over to the left. Way over to the right is Indonesia. So to form a triangle, it would have to be above that line that goes from Hawaii to Indonesia. So yeah, that's pretty vague. I mean, an earthquake could happen anywhere above there. But the prediction was Turkey for the Nostradamus prediction, and it was supposed to be on August 12th. So that would make a triangle. Okay, but I was thinking it could happen somewhere else, maybe up in Europe or even Russia. So then if you extended that line up, and I mean anywhere above that line could be with the triangle could form. Okay, so we'll just have to keep our eye on that, but I just thought I'd put this out. And then if you look at that other triangle that I have inside, well, most of it's inside that other triangle. It's, mostly the Middle East and a little bit of Africa, and it goes all the way through over to China. Way back in March, I put out that video that went viral about the voicemail message and then Stephen Hawking message. And in that message, there was an SOS message, and there was also another message, and then it gave coordinates. So I plugged in those coordinates, and that triangle in the middle, I mean, it's not perfect. I just kind of guessed from what I had before, but it's pretty close. And it's weird because that top part of that triangle was Turkey. And it literally was right at, it was, the coordinates was like in the Black Sea, right off the coast of Turkey. So, and then the rest of it was, part of Africa and then all the way over into China. And then most of it, right smack in the middle is the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Israel, and all that. So there was but that was for something totally different. But I thought it was kind of weird because it was in the same area of where the other triangle could be too, and especially with Turkey. So that's why I threw my map out there. Maybe this was a way old prediction. Well, I mean, it wasn't even a prediction. It was just the coordinates. I just plugged those coordinates in, and then maybe it was the thing with, they're not human, and it was a dire emergency to evacuate from that area. So that area there was like an evacuation area, or everywhere else around it was, and they were safe in that zone. But to me, that was like the evacuation area. If you looked at those coordinates, the way that it was in that voicemail message. And if you don't remember that voicemail message, it was that some guy named Ty got this message and it went viral. And then he was really worried about it and threw his phone away and stopped his accounts because he was getting harassed. So I don't know, but that was the video that went viral for me. And I don't know, maybe God's trying to say something about this triangle, or maybe about the other triangle, or maybe Turkey, or, I don't know. But I just thought I'd throw it out there because it's weird and interesting, and maybe something could happen. And I just, I didn't really, if you think about it, why now? Why Turkey? Or, why a big earthquake? But, with all the quiet activity around the world with the earthquakes, makes me think there's going to be a big one coming. And then with these channels being shut down, and Dutch Sense, I don't think he was shut down, but he was like, he left and went somewhere else. And he was predicting that there's going to be a big earthquake too. I'm not sure if it was that area, but maybe he knows something and something's going to happen. They didn't want people knowing about it. Another weird thing. So just keep an eye on Turkey. Keep an eye on any huge earthquake on August 12th, which is tomorrow. And I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of wait and see. But definitely pray for anybody that could be affected by any future earthquake and these past earthquakes in Hawaii, Indonesia, and just pray for everybody because there's so many wildfires, California, the list goes on. So just pray for everybody because it's pretty much affecting the whole world now. Time is short, people. Pray for Jesus to come soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.